Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Carolina Panthers. A happy Christmas Eve to all. What a good one we have in store as we are underway here in Week 16. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And, whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. Well, this defense for the Packers, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
Now here's Young. That's swung out wide to Sanders. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a third down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Young on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. That's caught by Mingo, right side. Calling a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up second down. The Panthers had 8-6 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They felt they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Hey, look at this Packers defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to... understand what you have to get done and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Good looking drive so far for the Panthers, and a first down here. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Young now. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Third down, Young from the gun. It's caught by Sanders. And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the first down. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 5.
Young. And this one is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing, Young.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
Well, they started the drive backed up pretty deep, but a nice effort to overcome the field position, get into field goal range on the game's opening possession.
And, Brandon, I think from where they started, the initial thought was, can we get 1 or 2 first downs and help out our defense after we pump the ball away with field position? But as that drive went on, I think their sights got set a little bit higher. They were thinking touchdown, ended up settling in between and coming away with a field goal.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 17-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
He finds his man, complete. That's Reed.
He's got room past the 30.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 11 yards for number 11.
Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line.
See the athleticism there of Brian Burns stopping him behind the line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Second down, another shot for Jones.
Runs through the contact.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
It's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about where we did see. Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On third down, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A very good return that time. 18 yards.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Another run here with Sanders. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here is Young. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
They're going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Green Bay.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. Pass incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
He'll buy some time right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Love now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
A gain of 30.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. Throwing, Love. Eluding the pressure right.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Up the middle, Jones. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And this one is right through, and that will tie us at 3-3.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter,
there he goes, right side.
He's on his way.
Touchdown, Packers.
Aaron Jones, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation.
They'll run here with Hubbard.
A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up.
That's good hard running right there on first and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Hubbard again. But he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Young here, you can see, changing the play.
And goal to go.
From the 4 now, third and goal.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
And this is up and good from Pinheiro.
And that'll bring him back within 4.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 30.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score.
Taking it right down Broadway. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
115 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Play fake. Here's Love.
Looking deep here for Dobbs.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
Running right, Jones. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Former first-rounder Derek Brown living up to the billing on that stop.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now Love, he's got this complete to Jones.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. After the run by Jones, here's first and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. A gain of 3, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Love. This is caught. It'll be a gain of 5. And now that sets up third and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On third down, here's Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones with career touchdown number 75. And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. An option handoff given to Sanders. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Young. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Quay Walker came through to make the sack. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. Young. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Off the play fake, Young. And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On 2nd down, Young again. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Preston Smith, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you've got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. He'll go up top here for Hamler. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Packers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Now Carlson for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Packers 24, Panthers 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, right?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. As Sanders has it pumped free, and the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at, and now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They go play action. Young. He's got Hamler on the out route. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards and the Panther first down. A three-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Down. Drill, 52, black shot. Zoom black. Needle blue. Jackrabbit, jackrabbit.
First down, Young. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready.
To throw, Young. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Rasul Douglas picks it. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. But just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that part, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
at the 41-yard line.
Slide through.
To throw on second down is Young. Checks this down to Hubbard. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Young to throw it. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Well, this was a very close ball.